exciting football in store. We're live in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, the home of Stets for DaCosta Cup semi-final. Earlier on, we saw Manning School defeat Dental Technical in a penalty shootout. Now we'll see Garvey Maceo face off with Clarendon College. It's always hot in St. Elizabeth. Today proved us right. Temperature is at 28 degrees Celsius, humidity at 67%. Hello to all our viewers watching on SportsMax, CEEN TV, CVM, and streaming on YouTube. I'm Cody and Jackson. With me is Gerard Morris-Seeley.
Hi, yes, Cody. Well, we had the first semi-final, of course. Congratulations to the Manning School. They will be happy, of course. Dental hard luck, and now they have to focus on the Champions Cup.
That's right. And now we're going to see Garvey Maceo go up against Clarendon College. Garvey Maceo, the last time they went to the semi-finals, they made it to the finals in 2013. So let's see what will happen today.
Yeah, and of course, Clarendon College, they are the defending champions, so they will want to stamp their authority in this game early and hopefully come out here and defend their title successfully, or at least get one step closer to defending their title. So I know we can't wait to see how those games go, how this game goes. So we're going to take you upstairs to our commentary team of Donald Oliver and Dwight Jeremiah.
Thanks, Jared and Cody. Yeah, the teams are basically ready. That's Garvey Maceo. They've had an outstanding season, but they have the champions in front of them, and what can I say about them? They've been a fantastic team with a style of football that most are attracted to. And Garvey Maceo, they went through this pretty easily. 2-0 over Frome. They drew with Stets 2-all, and of course that final game against St. Thomas Technical, they went on a run, 12-0 the score, and with that they topped the group just ahead of Stets.
Yeah, they certainly needed those goals to get into the semi-finals ahead of Stets, and they just went on a goal spree in that particular game. But they come into this one not as favourites, but as we've seen in the first game, it was the underdog that won that one.
As far as Clarendon College was concerned, well, it was easy for them. Scoreline 2-1 over Cornell College, and 2-0 over Manchester High, then 3-1 over McGrath. And with that, they topped the group, the maximum 9 points, 3 more than Manchester High, and Cornell College finishing in third.
Now they continue to get better and better as the season has gone on. Clarendon College, and always a difficult team, and you feel any team to win this tournament will have to go through them.
And now it's time for the battle, led by the officials who have to keep a close watch on this game. This is some Clarendon derby. It's a schoolboy football action as they battle for the DaCosta Cup and the right to be in the final. The champions decked in blue against Garvey Maceo, of course, in yellow. We'll now pause for the playing of the national anthem. It's almost game time. The champions with the official photograph before the game, together as one, with one purpose, in the hope of making it to another DaCosta Cup final. Garvey Maceo. It's almost unfair to say that if they get out of this one, they would be the spoilers, because they have been really good this season. But of course, they'd have to perform really well to get by the champions this afternoon. Crystal Sobers is in charge of today's game. She'll be assisted by Kemar Gale and Richard Washington. The captains in the middle: Shaheen Rose of Clarendon College, Gregory Cousins of Garvey Maceo. As we take a look at the starting lineup for Garvey Maceo, Junior Stone is in goal. In front of him, Jermaine Henry, Shawane Thomas, Kyle Shimiu and Orlando Lee Blake, the back four. In the middle of the park, we have Mann, Dyer and Cleo Clark. Up front, Lawrence and Blackstock will flank Gregory Cousins, who has 16 goals and 6 assists to his name this season.
And we expect him to come up big again today. They'll be very direct, this Garvey Maceo team, and we're looking to go straight down the heart of this Clarendon College team.
As far as Clarendon College is concerned, Jamil Vassell is in goal. A back four of Dunn, Beckford, Rose, the skipper, and Jones, who has 8 assists to his name. Jaheim Rose, number 10, has 5 assists as well as 7 goals. Besides Steve Wright and Douglas in the middle of the park. Up front, Hull, Parchment, and Dixon. They have 12 goals between them. And we're underway here at Stets for the start of the second semi-final in the DaCosta Cup. And as always, the opening seconds of this one could paint a picture, could tell a story, but obviously not the final story. And we hope, we anticipate that it is enthralling.
And as we saw early in the game, both teams showing their intent. Garvey a long ball of field, Clarendon looking to build their play.
Clarendon College, they have a free kick early. And they're going to be committing players inside the area.
Yeah, already in one final this season, looking to get to the finals of the DaCosta Cup to defend their title.
Well, that wasn't the best delivery at all. Oh, and Garvey Maceo can attack here, and they are attacking in numbers. It's 4 against 2 at the moment. Needs a decent pass inside the box. It wasn't decent at all. And with that, Jamil Vassell was able to collect. What a chance that was for Garvey Maceo.
Yeah, good breakaway for Garvey. Just that final ball wasn't good enough. But again, Clarendon committed a lot of players forward for that free kick. Poor free kick in the end. And Garvey had an opportunity to break quickly.
Well, based on the semi-final, the first one that we saw, we see what happens when you miss big chances. And that was a huge one.
Yeah, big opportunity if they just could get that pass, final pass right. They did outnumber Clarendon on that break.
They need to come to terms with the slippery conditions as well. Long ball over the top. The keeper off his line. Has to gather. And was there a high boot? Well, the flag has gone up for offside, it seems. Or is it? What's the decision here? Is it going to be an indirect free kick inside the area? Or it was just outside the area? He's asking how.
And he's wondering why, whether it's a high boot or something.
It has to be a high boot. It had to be a high boot. That was the call, but it's right on the edge of the box.
And this is what we're talking about with Garvey. Very direct with their play. Not necessarily say in transition, but they go direct. And they play in a particular way where they even move the ball upfield direct. Don't necessarily win the first ball, but are well positioned for the second ball. And with that, they've put Clarendon under pressure.
Cousins is there. Dyer is there. There's a conversation that's happening as well between the referee and the fourth official. What's going to be the result of this? Well, Garvey Maceo, they are ready. What can they do with this? It's Cousins, deflected and wide. Eventually got to get the snapshot off.
And that would definitely be what Vassal would have been worried about. With a lot of bodies in front of him. The deflection in the end was kind to him. Sometimes those can go anywhere.
Corner kick to Garvey Maceo. Swung inside. Clarendon College defending for their lives here.
I think that one came off the player on the post.
Another free kick taken by Clark quickly. Tamar Dunn is back there to do some good work finding Kahim Dixon. Clarendon College, will they be able to transition? Still have the ball. Jones further wide. Parchment on it now. Rashai Parchment has some speed, but good recovery challenge there coming from Jermaine Henry.
A good challenge there from Henry, and we know Parchment is a very good technician, good technical ability on the ball. Coach Hyde says sometimes he doesn't know how good he is, but one thing I've seen with him so far this season, not able to go the entire distance in games. Last two games seem substituted in the Champions Cup.
Ball played inside the box. I know that was a free header, you know, but I believe he caught it while he was on the way down. Couldn't get a lot of power or direction behind it, but it was a big chance there for Dixon.
Yeah, Kahim Dixon there, he rose well. Just didn't get the direction he wanted.
There's the aforementioned Lenworth Teacher Hyde. Of course, Mern Gordon again is not with us. He's the head coach of this Garvey Maceo unit, but he's out sick. And we do wish him a quick recovery. Keeper calling for it and collecting it. Jamil Vassal. Garvey Maceo are winning a number of the 50-50s. But they really do have to be a little bit more clinical in the attacking third if they are to find success this afternoon.
Clarendon just trying to get into their slick passing game. And once you allow them to settle into that rhythm, it's very difficult to get them out of it or to contain them.
Parchment trying to get by Henry. need some support. Possession back with Garvey Maceo. Garvey Maceo, of course, they were champions in 2007 in the DaCosta Cup. Double champions that year, in fact, because they also won the Ben Francis Crown. They had a fabulous team that year. Ashton Bennett, their striker, one of the best in that decade.
No doubt about that. Certainly knows how to find the back of the net. This team looking to emulate and get to that final and possibly win it.
Dyer keeps it in. And he was looking for the corner, but the goal kick is given.
At first glance, it did look like a corner kick.
Oh, it's going to be difficult for Dunn. Garvey again trying to play through the lines. It's with Gregory Cousins. Henry couldn't get the cross in. We'll try again. Well controlled. Seems to be a technician. They're number 7 playing at the left back position.
Yeah, and it's a feature that a lot of these fullbacks these days, you not just needed for defensive work, expected to have.
And possibly a good long throw on him as well.
Have good technical ability and be a part of the attack.
They've been pinned in their own half for the last couple of minutes, the champions.
Yeah, being hurried here, Clarendon not allowed to settle early in this one. Again, Garvey would have come into this game much fresher than Clarendon. Clarendon having played on the weekend as well in the Champions Cup, making it to the finals. Garvey would have been out resting for about 7 days.
That's why they're doing a lot of the running and pressing Clarendon College, and now they have a throw in the attacking third.
Yeah, Beckford there put under some pressure there. Beckford playing central defence, normally a left back.
Clark trying to win the header but couldn't. And Clarendon College can come away with it now. Dixon. Was trying to supply the ball to Jaheim Rose, and it was an inaccurate supply. Now it comes the other way, and Garvey Maceo on it, taking some time to go forward. Dyer trying to switch the play. Ball delivered inside by Orlando Lee Blake. Clarendon College handled it. They handled it well. And now Parchment looking for options. There's a foul there on Radcliffe Seabright, who really can't believe why the challenge came in like that.
We should know that he's not going to have a lot of time and space in this one. He's going to have to do his stuff quite quickly, Seabright. This Garvey Maceo team not shy of the physical game.
Not clicking at the moment, Clarendon College. They certainly have to learn to play quicker when they're on the ball. Let's see if they can do it on this occasion. Oh, they're winning the second balls now. 3 to aim for. There's delivery. Again, it wasn't the best.
Garvey Maceo so far will be the happy of the two teams in terms of the fact that they've stopped Clarendon College from settling into their natural rhythm.
That's pressure.
Yeah, and I think Clarendon didn't help themselves there. They had the opportunity to come away from that side and just kept playing it in that small area. Made it easier to defend.
Seawright, what can he do?
Ball peeling off, losing some of its outer material.
Far in front of Dixon. Challenge from Seawright on Claire Clark was illegal. Clarendon College, of course, they've been to the finals on quite a few occasions, looking for their 10th crown this season. Here they are on the attack. Parchment sending it out wide. Again, the challenge coming in from Henry, and it goes behind, and it is a goal kick. Henry doing well again.
Yeah, very well there from Henry. You mentioned Clarendon going for their 10th. It would be their 3rd in a row if they get it this time around. 2-time defending champion so far. Certainly know how to win.
Nicely done by Rose. Not a lot of forward movement, and then they get themselves in trouble. And Blackstock couldn't really make them pay. It goes the other way with Parchment now. Dixon asking a lot from Christopher Hull.
Just been wayward here, Clarendon, with their last few passes. Dwelling too long on the football as well. Coach Hyde lamenting that he needs this ball to be passed quicker.
Nicely done. Chance here for Garvey Maceo inside the box, and the shot is wide of the mark. It was Clark on the charge, but in the end, he really couldn't. Apparently, a hand was there for the save because they now have a corner kick. I thought it would have crossed the line before, but corner kick is given.
And you felt Clark should have gone across goal.
Here's a corner kick. That's a good delivery, you know. And it's another corner.
Yeah, goalkeeper Vassal judged to have gotten something on that one. That was a good corner kick, putting the keeper under pressure. It's a crowded area in front of Vassal.
5 Garvey Maceos inside the area, headed away for another corner. Back to back to back for Garvey Maceo.
Garvey committing some 7 players inside of this box for this corner.
Here's the delivery at the back post again, and that's going to be a goal kick. Finally some reprieve for Clarendon College.
A Clarendon College team that really has not gotten out of first gear yet.
This game hasn't gotten out of first gear as yet.
Quite right with that, not a whole heap of goal mouth activity in this one. And a lot of turnovers from both teams with some 20 minutes gone. Both teams still looking to settle.
Clark couldn't quite get there, the number 10 for Garvey Maceo, so he'll go the other way with Parchment. Ball played wide to Steve Wright. And again, his hands are full trying to get by Jermaine Henry. Lenny Hyde doesn't feel a need to rise as yet. This one is a header that's over the top. And coming in at the back post there was Christopher Hull trying to make a proper connection.
Yeah, looking to get a second goal in as many games. Did score in that Champions Cup semi-finals. Beautiful finish on the end of a pass from Douglas. Just couldn't get over that one to head it on target this time round.
Warning shot made by Clarendon College, and here they come again. Parchment with a little space to work with. Again, finding it difficult to get by Henry, but well, he almost got by him. It's a goal kick in the end. But yeah, he probably needs to do something special to get by Garvey Maceo's number 7.
Yeah, Henry has had a good game so far. Really won most of the duels that he's been involved in so far in this one. Doing his defensive work quite well, Henry.
Douglas. Garvey Maceo enjoying the majority of the possession here. Hull. Dunn again being asked to do a whole lot.
And that's one of the reasons why Garvey has been dominating possession. Clarendon College, their passes just wayward so far in this game. A lot of unforced errors or turnovers from Clarendon College. But who knows, as we've seen in the first game today, Manning's the unfancied team compared to Dintle in that game, came out on top. And Clarendon would have come into this game as favourites.
Ref against weak, ref against weak. You're fine.
free kick for Garvey Maceo. Here's a supply. And that one was headed wide of the mark. It was under pressure. It was going to be difficult to guide it goalwards.
It was definitely Clarendon ensuring that the least you can do as a defender in there. Just ensure that you challenge, don't give away any free headers inside of the box. Always making it difficult for the attacker. But really waiting for this game to settle and produce some quality.
Here's Clarendon College charging forward now. Douglas going on a run, finding Parchment. Parchment going goalwards. Probably was going wide, but Junior Stone skipping across and collecting easily.
Good move from Parchment, but probably that top corner far post would have been better served if he had gone that way.
Done switching the play. So his fellow fullback Jones, now Steve Wright, back to Jones. Ball played along that channel. That's a good ball inside, and there's a coming together there. And then of course a sliding challenge coming from Henry, who again continues to make his mark.
A small player Henry, but definitely not shy of a challenge, and every opportunity he gets, he looks to put in a very robust, firm challenge. Parchment still down on his knees.
Shaken and stirred. Garvey Maceo with the defending. Rose out wide. Nice touch to get away, Garvey Maceo. And now along the channel looking for Gregory Cousins. And that's a good interception. Had to be made by Ricardo Beckford. Henry with a long throw again. Jones as well.
This Parchment always seems unhurried when he's on the ball. Henry is pushed forward. Just been trotted on by Parchment.
Not clear properly. Garvey Maceo trying to manufacture another opportunity there and looking for a free kick, a call which did not come. Garvey Maceo through Blackstock. Delightful ball over the top. Here's a chance. Still an opportunity. Clark is asking for it. It's blocked. And another attempt is over the top. 3 chances, 3 big moments inside the box. And they just could not make it count. Garvey Maceo.
Yeah, Clarendon getting bodies in front of it. Clark there looking to get it on target again. He couldn't go past blue shirt in that final attempt. Just blazed over. Certainly not having it their own way, Clarendon.
Well, this isn't boxing. You don't really win on points, do you? Garvey Maceo, they have to make it count. Those chances, the flag has gone up for offside. Parchment. He's been doing his work steadily. Not much of a fuss. Knows how to maintain control, and he's just oozing quality all the time. That was just really well done. Trying to spread the play. Was unsuccessful in doing so. And now it goes the other way. And back there, Ricardo Beckford doing enough.
Parchment down there, just caught as he was looking to spread that ball wide. And Coach Hyde there not pleased with referee Sobers, who he felt missed the opportunity.
Both teams will take the opportunity to refresh themselves now on the half-hour mark. It's going to be a bit of a stretch to put the highlights reel together for this first half, but it has been tense. It's been a cat and mouse game. Garvey Maceo, though, why haven't they had their chances? They really have in this game so far.
Well, they've certainly had more look-ins, you feel. Not clear-cut opportunities, but certainly they have had the better look-ins, one would have to say. But as we saw in the first encounter, Dintle did not take the opportunities when they got them. And I feel if you were to edge the play here, you'd feel Garvey would be ahead in terms of...
You just go ball side. That's all. Enough go forward, brother. And still come up.
Except for the fact that in the earlier game, the favourites were the ones who fluffed their chances. These are the underdogs in the context of this match against the champions, and they've had quite a few attempts.
Yeah, that was a quick breakaway. They had about 4 or 5 feet, 2 couldn't make it pay or count.
And here's another. It was going the distance, Clark.
Yeah, it was a good link up from Cousins and Clark. Clark really went towards goal when he should have gone across goal.
And then this one over the top. Had a couple of chances. Lawrence with the first attempt, and then the resulting effort was high and wide. And yep, a game of margins, and Garvey Maceo missing the mark.
Jersey Rose there on the ball, made to play central defense this season, usually a central midfielder, but has slotted into that area because Clarendon College, they were short on central defenders, with himself and Beckford doing a decent job for Clarendon.
Poked wide to Parchment now. Seavright. Rose. Here's a chance of Clarendon. Call it straight to the keeper. Malachi Douglas letting fly. But really and truly, Junior Stone didn't have to move.
That was a good move from Clarendon, though. And I'm pretty sure that Coach Hyde would be pleased with that and would want to see more of that. Good one-touch football combination play in the final third and creating a shooting opportunity.
Here's CC once more. Seavright. Parchment. Pulling the strings for Shy Parchment. The give and go worked well with Seavright before he ran into some traffic. Seavright wins it back. Rose. Timar Dunn. Ball played inside. Decided to take a shot there. Was blocked. They're trying to settle in the proceedings now. And again, some good defending to deny Okimo Jones advancing along the right channel.
Coach Hyde finally up off his seat. Normally cut a relaxed figure. But he thinks his team needs a little bit more drive. But a better spell of possession here from Clarendon. As I said that, then they passed that one out.
Yeah, it was always going to be difficult for Dunn to take control, and Garvey Maceo trying to move on with proceedings quickly. Here's a chance for Garvey Maceo. It's rifled into the side netting.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to get it across goal with some pace on it. Always difficult to defend those with facing goal defenders. Be a little bit hesitant in putting a touch on it.
Dunn along the channel. Hull gets the return. Flag is up for offside against Hull.
He felt Dixon played it early enough, but Hull might have just gone a lot earlier than that. But Clarendon will feel like they've weathered pretty much what Garvey Maceo has thrown at them. They are gradually going into this contest.
Come on, hey.
Lovely dink over the top. Seavright back to Parchment.
I felt Seavright could have just taken it in his stride. That first touch brought it back. I felt he just needed to allow that to run across him.
Rose battling, trying to win it. Challenge coming in. And a little bit lackadaisical there, Malachi Douglas with a pass forward. Recycled once more. Jones has it. And was looking for Dixon. Not the best clearance. Seavright couldn't get there, and there's a challenge that came in from Rose. That was over the top.
Come again, man.
Was a little bit too eager there, Jaheim Rose.
More like a rugby challenge there. Quite clumsy.
The card will come out. Dangerous play there by Dorwayne Dyer on Steve Wright. And Dyer goes into the referee's book because of it.
Yeah, just high boot and had the boot in there, the knee inside of the midrib of Steve Wright.
Come on, more pass, man.
Still waiting to see that slick passing game from Clarendon. Just seeing it in spurts here, not consistent.
Overcast conditions here. The rain is actually quite near and the wind has changed direction, so we may have some showers here at Stets. In the meantime, Clarendon College, they come forward. Rose was just dilly-dallying a little bit too much there, and the clearance, a booming one by Garvey Maceo. Douglas luckily gets by one, manages to get the pass off. Jones. Henry is back there. Jaheim Rose steps forward now. So it's Steve Wright. Swung it inside. Rose will recycle. Jones again. Parchment. Again, difficult to get by Henry, but he gets it back. Parchment lays it off. What a good save that is. What a good save that is. Moved quickly to his left. Got there in time, Junior Stone.
Yeah, Dixon, you bet on him scoring from that range. Good ball into the box from Parchment. Swung, in fairness, goalkeeper well positioned because it was hit straight at him. Just needed to go to the opposite side. Probably didn't open his body enough and so couldn't kick beyond his hip. So that went straight to the goalkeeper. Hayden not impressed with that effort. You know what he thought about that one? Felt Dixon should have scored. Had to score. Anywhere to the other side of the goal and he would have found the back of the net. One feature we see with Beckford and Rose for Clarendon at the back, those long balls played by Garvey, they're ensuring that the target men are always under pressure, getting very tight, very close to them, ensuring that their first touch is not as crisp as they would like. Can be difficult, those long balls, if they're not played well.
Hopeful ball from Christopher Hull on that occasion.
Not something you come to associate with Clarendon.
that last bit of play there, almost symbolic of the game. Really just being a dog fight, and Garvey Maceo just edging it at the moment.
What we've seen is a switch of sides from Parchment and Hull.
Well, here's Garvey Maceo. They have numbers forward, you know. And that's a late challenge coming in from Clark, was it? No. Referee says play on. Clark just decides to stay on the ground because he can't believe the call didn't go for him. And with that, CC on the charge with Jones and Hull and Steve Wright and Douglas now. Dunn comes into the play as they stretch the field. There's the ball inside looking for Dixon. It was over his head. He had more time to clear, you know. Wasn't the best clearance. Neither was that. Here's a chance that goes to high heavens. And Malachi Douglas would be disappointed with that one.
A good pass of the football, Douglas. Surprising that he didn't try and pass that into the top corner. Just lean back and put a lot of power in it. And as I was saying, Hull and Parchment switch side. But interestingly, Henry, number 7 for Garvey, had followed Parchment across the field as well. He's had so much joy with him that he's decided to switch sides as well.
Oh, that is interesting. See right on it now. Hull. Just a minute of time to be added for stoppages. That wasn't the best pass back, but they just managed to get it. No, they don't. A slip up inside the box. It's a chance for Garvey Maceo, and Cousins takes it. Calamity for Clarendon College at the back. But Gregory Cousins was sharpest inside the area to find the target, to get his 17th this season. And on the stroke of half time, Garvey Maceo with the lead 1-0.
Yeah, you thought that Beckford was having a good game. I've spoken about him coming in from left back to play in a central midfield defence position. Just lost his foot in there, dwelling on the ball just too long. And that simple pass out to goalkeeper, had a chance to clear his lines, just dwell on it too long, and Cousins was there right to pick his pocket. And just like that, out of nothing, Garvey Maceo takes the lead.
That was the last kick of the first half. Garvey Maceo with the advantage over the champions, who, well, they have a ton of work to do in the second half now. Garvey Maceo, to be fair, they have been the more ambitious team so far in this semi-final. And they do have something to smile about now, but can they defend their lead? They have their own meeting before they go to the coach, and the Clarendon College will be seeking all the answers from their technical director. Mix up at the back, proving to be the difference here as Garvey Maceo took the advantage on the stroke of half time. They are in front 1-0 over Clarendon College. for Teacher Hyde. His team is behind. The champions are behind. Gregory Cousins pouncing on a mistake at the back by CC. And at the halftime interval, Garvey Maceo ahead by a 1-0. Not a lot to write home about in that first half, but somehow the magic of our EBS team. We have 2 minutes for you. And to be fair, Garvey Maceo, they had a few chances, including this counter-attacking move, but really and truly Clark should have done much better than that as he was trying to find Orlando Lawrence. And then that effort was dragged wide of the mark. You'll see a lot of chances wide of the mark in this highlights package. That's one of them. Clarendon College though, they tried to get something going. Parchment has been the standout for them. He's been quality on the ball. This ball over the top, defended first time, and then the resulting effort over the bar, and also wide of the mark as well. It was high and wide. And then some good movement there, but the resulting effort was straight at the keeper. There's Parchment, and then the shot from Dixon straight to goalkeeper Junior Stone. And then there was the mix-up at the back. Calamity really. Ricardo Beckford just losing his footing, and Gregory Cousins, the Garvey Maceo captain, was there to pounce. Really a lot of lackadaisical work at the back there, and then a bit of misfortune for Beckford as he lost his footing. But that should have been cleared a long time ago. But again, a lot of dilly-dallying inside their own area, losing it to Cousins, who held his composure. That was the last kick of the half, and it was critical. Garvey Maceo with the advantage over Clarendon College. They've had 5 shots, 1 on target. Clarendon College with 6 shots, a couple of them on target. They've committed 5 fouls, 2 more than Garvey Maceo, and all the corner kicks they've gone to Garvey Maceo as well. But it's Clarendon College with the majority of the possession at 54%.
Well, you know, we are St. Elizabeth. The weather is always, you know, good. But right now, the rain is starting to drizzle just a bit. After the end of that 45 minutes, I wonder, Cody, if there's mourning about what happened in the first game.
Definitely. Because, like, they made a score in this 1 minute stoppage time. I'm pretty sure Clarendon College didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, but anyways, right now we're concentrating on the game of Garvey Maceo versus Clarendon College. 1-0 to Garvey Maceo at the end of 45 minutes. A big error there by the Clarendon College defense, because it was between the goalkeeper and the centre back. Miscommunication, and ended up in the first goal.
That's right, but both teams are still playing good, you know. I like how, you know, they're pressing the ball, a lot of defense there, but, you know, just one miss.
That's right.
Now we're going to hear from the fans. Earlier on, we went back into the stands with our few supporters that are here, and we have Jones saying Garvey Maceo will win today. I predict a 2-0 score, and William says this is a good matchup. Both teams are good, but he wants CC to win. And Noel says he wants Garvey to go up against Mannings in the final, so he's hoping for a win for them today.
You know, funny enough, the fans that I spoke to actually said that they are neither here or there when it comes to this game, but they are just here to watch good football, and I guess that is exactly what they're getting. I also spoke to one of the Manning School supporters who said that she really wants to play against the defending champions because she wants to prove that Manning School really is better than the defending champions.
Really?
And maybe she get her chance, maybe
she's right. We will never know. We have to wait and see, and that's what the anticipation is for.
Yeah, there are actually still a lot of dental technical supporters here. I found a couple of Garvey Maceo shirts, just a couple of them, and they say that they're rooting for their boys. They can't wait to see their boys play, and they have the lead right now, and they're happy about that.
Yes, they are happy and they're excited. But right now we're going to take a break, and when we come back, you know, second half action.
Carabao Cup semi-final to look forward to on SportsMax on Thursday, 2:45 p.m., 3:45 ECT. Liverpool against Arsenal. And of course, the Manny Cup final on January 22 between Jamaica College and Kingston College. You don't want to miss that one. 3:15 p.m., 4:15 p.m. ECT. That's 2 Saturdays from now, Dwight Jeremiah.
Yeah, expected that one to be a cracker. Battle of the colleges.
Well, right now, it's the second semi-final in the DaCosta Cup. Garvey Maceo leading Clarendon College by 1-0. And based on this scoreline, Dwight, I expect the second half to be a cracker.
Well, we expect Clarendon to finally come to the fore. They've only shown glimpses of their ability to be slick and creative in the final third. Didn't see much of that from them in that first half. We definitely will need to get that going in this second half because they're trailing this one and are in danger of not going all the way to defend their title.
Yep, and it was on the stroke of halftime that the mistake occurred, Dwight Jeremiah. And really, I know that they are cool and calm in possession, but really and truly there are times when they just need to just get the ball out of there.
Yeah, they could have, and we saw Rose there, just Jaheen Rose passing back to Beckford, and Beckford on this occasion just look for that return pass to him. Now he could have gone over the press to Jones, number 4 there, just dallied on it a little bit too long. And no matter how much you're a crisp passing team and like to play it from the back, there once in a while when you should just get it out of your danger zone, especially when you're outnumbered. On that occasion, Beckford certainly needed to have cleared his lines. Had a few options but turned away from it. Once he did that, was easily closed down, lost his footing, and the rest, Garvey Maceo will tell you, they're leading by 1-0.
Well, they really have to turn up to the party now, the champions. They really do. Second half, seconds away from beginning. And we're on the way. CC, they need a response. The cheapest of goals they've given away. And Garvey Maceo with the lead in this one.
And this scoreline would have played into the hands of Garvey Maceo because they play this direct style. They can sit deep and just play it long and have numbers behind the ball. They don't have to chase it and create a lot of space for Clarendon to work in. So it's going to be much more difficult for Clarendon.
Garvey Maceo on the charge. Clear clock! 2-0! Clear clock! Buries that one! And the two-time defending champions, they are on the ropes because Garvey Maceo, they are ahead by 2-0, courtesy of a scorching finish from clear clock.
Well, if the first goal for Garvey Maceo was a mistake from Clarendon, that was sheer quality from Garvey Maceo here. Beautiful strike from Clark. Early in the game, he had an opportunity to get onto that one, and we heard in the halftime fan zone section where a fan said he thinks Garvey Maceo are going to win this one by 2-0. But certainly they're making that fan seem like a fortune teller. Beautiful strike from Clark, and Vassell there, no chance, outstretch, full stretch, couldn't get to that one. And if it was a mountain for Clarendon, it has certainly gotten higher.
Call it Everest. You really have to call it Mount Everest at the moment. Parchment though, trying to respond quickly, coming together. The referee ignores. There was no head collision, so play continues. And Garvey Maceo, well, they win a free kick.
But I'm surprised that referee Sobers didn't stop it the first time. Yellow card to Seavright. But on the evidence of it, the player went down clutching his face.
Well, she was right there, you know. She was right there near the play as we confirmed that Seavright has gone into the referee's book.
she was right there, yes, but I felt because of the proximity and where the player was holding, you just have to stop it.
He has a lot on his mind, Lenny Hyde.
And what we have seen in these two semi-finals so far is that the team that was resting for 7 days really come out sharper. Well, I guess it was just a flailing arm on him, so maybe she was right to have allowed play to continue. There was nothing serious in it. So on that occasion, referee Sobers was within her right to continue play.
You still can't count out Clarendon College, can you? But they have to defend this set piece. Here they come. CC, Parchment, Rose, Dixon in the middle. That's a penalty. Easy call. Clarendon College, they have a chance to get back into this contest. He was also late on the challenge.
Yeah, very late there. Didn't time that challenge well. And Thomas just dived in. Rose was going straight to the goal line. Probably just needed to come and shepherd. Just hold his ground, Thomas. Once she dived in, it was late, and Clarendon College will need to make this one count because they need to get back into this contest.
They do. It's Rose against Stone. Who comes out on top in this battle? The number 10 for CC, looking to put his team back into this contest, into the semi-final. Rose steps up to shoot and scores. Oh, that was a really good penalty. And Clarendon College, the champions, you cannot write them off, can you? They're back in this contest.
Yeah, and I think Garvey would have been disappointed with that. No sooner they took the lead or extended their lead. Good penalty there from Rose. Stone was never going to get to that one.
Clarendon College now with a little bit more impetus. Parchment. Clark picks it up. Clark looking for options. Oh, he still has it. Clear, Clark.
Jones seemed to have handled the ball while he tumbled to the turf. Missed by Sobers.
Seavewright on it now. Rose making a run inside the box. Seavewright has Hull for company as well. Finds Hull. And Hull bundled over. Referee says play on. He goes the other way. Oh, there was a tug on the shirt there, but the referee missed that one. Cousins cannot believe the call did not come. It goes the other way now. Clarendon College playing this one inside. A chance for an equalizer here. Rose trying to get it under his control.
I just felt Dixon dwell on that too long.
Seavewright with some space to work with. Plays it inside. At the near post was Dixon. Comes back to Seavewright. Trying to shake off his marker. 4 to aim for. This one delivered inside. It's wide of the mark. It came from Dunn, who rose highest inside the area, but could not turn it home.
It was a beautiful header there from Dunn. Absolutely rose and met it so well. Just glancing wide. Oh, it was a beautiful delivery as well. And is it that it took goals from Garvey Maceo for this Clarendon team to come alive? But have they left themselves just too much to do here, Clarendon?
It's almost as if they like their mission improbable or impossible.
Maybe thinking it's a bit too easy. It's certainly not the silky smooth Clarendon College teams that we've seen in recent years. Still formidable opponent for any team, because they're led by Coach Hyde. As you can see here, persons filling in for Maron today, just trying to see if they can steer this one over the line and bring the Cubans, as they're so affectionately called, into a semi-final, into a finals.
There's Dane Chambers will be in charge of this unit in the absence of Maron Gordon, the past student of Clarendon College, in fact. Was also coach at Lennon as well as Thompson Town.
I don't think he's carried any sympathy for Clarendon today. Certainly would want to get one over them.
Oh, it's taken a while. Junior Stone just getting the attention as the magic spray is applied on his back. Clarendon College, or rather Garvey Maceo, set to make a change, and it's Shaquille Blackstock who's off. Christopher Mundell is on in his stead, and 3 goals in this one so far. Cousins capitalizing there on a mistake at the back by Ricardo Beckford, who also slipped, and it was 1-0.
And he won't want to see that again. Beckford really disappointed with his play,
and the equalizer came soon after. Well, in the context of the game, it was in the second half, in fact in the 46th minute, and Claire Clark bearing that one, and then a penalty awarded and then converted by Rose. Back to live action. That's a lovely take, you know, inside the area, and then the final touch was disappointing. Cousins knows it.
Yeah, just run away from him. He was always under pressure. I think it came off his shin and just ran away to Vassal.
Here's a chance here, and this one is flashed wide of the mark.
And this time it was done with the arrow.
Well, it was Lawrence who was through there. Could not find the target.
Clarendon showing a lot of frailties defensively today. It's one thing is for sure, they're not going to get back on level terms very easily today, Clarendon. Garvey looking to put in the physical side of the game if necessary. So the player here was already off the field, but recognizing that the game would have started back without him, was looking to roll back onto the field. Orlando Lee Clark there, or Blake rather, just looking to try and see if he could get some rest.
They have some difficulties with the aerial balls, Clarendon College, in defence especially. Dixon, that was a lovely collection, and the challenge coming in late.
Should be a yellow card for that one.
The yellow card is shown. Orlando Lee Blake.
I guess he really wanted that rest just now. Got back and wasn't ready.
Wasn't sharp at all with that challenge.
And Hull wasn't pleased with that challenge at all.
Okimo Jones is dangerous from this position with his deliveries. 8 assists to his name so far. Needs another good service here.
There's 7 players for which to aim at.
Let's go my side, let's go my side.
Let's see what he'll do. Wasn't the best delivery on that occasion. Oh, that's a lovely turn. And then just lost his balance, Cousins. He'll go the other way. Douglas sends it out wide. And that's put behind for another corner kick to Clarendon College.
Looking to turn the screws here, Clarendon. Getting a lot of joy down the flanks. Penalty was won from a pass from Parchment down the channel, 2 rows.
Garvey Maceo set to make another change. Jelani Williams is set to get on the park. Here's the delivery inside. And safety first.
It's something Beckford can learn from. Had he done that in that first half, maybe Clarendon would have been on level pegging.
There's a long throw. Did cross the line. It's going to be another corner kick to Clarendon College.
Hey, line, look, Mark.
Jones has come across to take this one.
Let's go, my side. Let's go, man.
Here it is, lost it inside. And Garvey Maceo, they hack it out of the area. Nervous settings at the back for Clarendon College.
Yeah, not their usual composed self today at the back, Clarendon. They're certainly looking to throw everything at Garvey Maceo now. Tough one there for Parchment to take.
So Orlando Lee Blake is coming off.
Yeah, he's on a yellow card and they know that they're going to target his here, so pulling him out. Lost his cool when he picked up that yellow card.
Jelani Williams is on in his stead. headed clearance. Didn't go too far. Cousins was trying to go for the spectacular there. Was in little control of the situation.
And you're not going to fault him having scored such a good goal. He's going to look to shoot at every opportunity he gets. And he knows that if he can get a third here, could be hugely problematic for Clarendon.
Well done, Glenn. Well done, Glenn.
Parchment.
Hey, go, killer. Killer, no ball, killer. Yeah, killer, no ball.
Rose.
Hey, back.
Corner kick to CC.
Rose got a bit lucky there. I felt he lost possession of it. He just got a slight touch from the defender. For the most part, these Garvey Maceo players taller than these Clarendon players and won the bulk of the headers so far.
Jones's delivery at the near post. Oh, just managed to clear it off the line. Here's a chance that's fired in. Oh, it's wide of the mark. It was Rose with the attempt. They were appealing, saying that it had crossed the line.
Well, Hull was convinced it had crossed the line.
No, I don't think so.
No, not on the evidence of that.
No. He was across the line.
Well, he needs the ball across the line, not himself.
Well, aren't they managing this game? Garvey Maceo almost dragging it to a halt. Well, here's a chance. It's Cousins again, through on goal. Forced wide though. And Clarendon College, they managed to clear, but it doesn't go too far. A shot from distance. Handled. It was Lloyd Mann trying to get some power behind that shot. There he is. He's looking for his second goal this season. Garvey Maceo coming forward again. And it was a challenge from Ricardo Beckford. Crucial on that occasion.
You can see the anxiety in this Clarendon College team. The customer just booting the ball upfield a lot of times.
Haven't been precise in the attacking third, Clarendon College.
But as they often say, if you're a good team, you find a way to win even when you're not at your best.
Well, we're asking Clarendon College to do a lot here. It's Malachi Douglas across to Jones. Hull. Jones's delivery inside. It's a good one, and the header is wide, you know. Was that Steve Wright on the end of it?
Was Steve Wright? He was away out, some 14 yards out, you feel, and the power was not on that cross. Didn't have enough pace for him to just redirect it, and a little bit behind him, so it's always going to be difficult for him to generate enough pace to beat Stone.
Oh, it's through Clear Clark, beating a defender. Can he hold his composure now? And going down well, Jamil Vassell collecting that one.
And because Clarendon is really chasing this game, there's a lot of holes at the back there. As I said, it plays into the hands of Garvey Maceo because of the fact that they have the lead. They can just play those long balls upfield and look to exploit those spaces, because Clarendon, they've gone with 3 at the back.
And they do have a lot of space to work with. Lawrence couldn't get by his marker there. Steve Wright. Steve Wright trying to make his way along the byline, gets the corner kick for his team.
Hey, watch that, you know.
I feel Clarendon just looking to carve out just a few more opportunities.
Here's the corner kick at the near post. Oh, they just managed to clear. They've had a couple of close shaves, Garvey Maceo, and they still have to defend this one. And too much on that one. Has to go back to retrieve. That's Parchment. And earns his team another corner kick.
Yeah, took a long time doing the juggling act. Parchment felt he should have just turned and face up to the defender.
Clarendon College are making a change. Marcus Reed is coming on. Oh, he's replacing Rushai Parchment.
Yeah, it's so much so with Parchment. He really doesn't play the full 90 minutes. Just
there's a delivery inside the keeper. Gets up, punches it away. Cousins is trying to hold on to it. Dixon. Oh, again, Jermaine Henry doing well. Really well. Definitely a candidate for player of the game.
certainly he kept Parchment in check, and that's no mean feat.
Here's a chance here for Clarendon College. This one is swung inside, asking Reed to do a lot. The substitute in the end just losing his footing.
Too much for Reed, but Reed is a decent player, has a good eye for a pass. Reed, good technical touches with the football.
Let's go, my side. Look around. The game not done yet.
Dunn going long. Nice touch. Dixon to Marcus Reed now. Reed. And kept in play by Hull. Here's a delivery inside, it's headed away. Jones taking the throw. Steve Wright is in the area. And it's gone out for another corner kick to Clarendon College there. Piling them up, CC.
I'm pretty sure they'll trade one of that for a goal. Certainly need a good delivery, but on a couple of occasions we've seen those corners been very dangerous for Garvey Maceo, just clearing just off their line.
This one sent high inside the box, and the header from Dunn off target.
Yeah, again, he's got a good look in. Again done. Stone going down. Again,
Yeah.
we talk about managing the game. And then sometimes we see this with players in games, and then they find themselves behind and they're thinking they could well use some of those times that they've wasted, but for the time being you can't fault them for looking to manage this game. Not many would have fancied them leading Clarendon at this stage of the contest.
Damian Abrams is going to come on for Clarendon College. Replacing Christopher Hull. The players with the attacking intent who they've started off with, they're coming off. Abrams is now on. It's now time for a SportsMax app moment. Of course, you can download the SportsMax app to watch Schoolboy Football free of cost on SportsMax Plus. We have so many other sporting activities that you can watch as well, including NBA and the Ashes presently. And that was a wonderful strike from Clea Clark, and they did well to place it to the left of Jamil Vassell. And that indeed is our SportsMax app moment, courtesy of the SportsMax app. 2-1 is the score. Garvey Maceo over Clarendon College. And we're entering the home stretch here. And Junior Stone in goal for Garvey Maceo as we take a look at Clea Clark, who scored that second goal. Stone is still getting some attention.
And Dane Chambers there just trying to will his players on. He will know that it's not yet finished. Have some work to do because it's only one goal in it. And they know that Clarendon, they do have quality all over the pitch. So they will have to see this one right to the end of Garvey Maceo.
Hey, go ball side, bro.
Garvey trying to come forward. Lawrence delivers inside. They just managed to clear it. Just. Oh, that's a lovely challenge coming in from Lloyd Mann. He's had a quiet game, but a solid game as well. Not sure why he decided to cut back there. That's a big mistake, and Dixon is through. Almost. There's a coming together. They're asking for a penalty. The call doesn't come. But what on earth was Jermaine Henry what was he thinking there? In cutting back and losing possession, putting his team in trouble.
Almost did what Beckford did for Clarendon.
Well, here he goes the other way. Mundell. Oh, that's a late challenge. He completely missed the ball. And now that's a penalty to Garvey Maceo.
Referee Sobers making the call for Garvey Maceo. Clarendon would feel like they should have had a penalty before.
Well, I'm not too sure about the first one. That was just inside. That's a penalty.
Yes, that certainly it should have been a penalty for Clarendon College. Beckford lamenting that he did not touch the player. He's not having a good game.
Well, here's Clark, who's placed it on the spot. Can he send Garvey Maceo 2 goals up once more?
Clarendon need a Vassal to come big.
Clark being asked to wait. It's a heavy responsibility from 12 yards. Can he do it? Clark against Vassal. Scores! Garvey Maceo's number 10 comes up trumps again. Clear Clark gets his second of the game. And with a little over 10 minutes to go, Garvey Maceo, they lead the champions by 3 goals to 1.
But Clarendon will be ruined. The fact that they didn't get a penalty at the other end just before this one. But that was a good penalty. Vassal nowhere close to it. That's well away from a goalkeeper. And frustrated because he knows, Vassal, that their chance of defending the DaCosta Cup title is fast disappearing.
The Clarendon College players are absolutely flustered here. The referee now having a word with Lenworth Hyde.
Yeah, I just letting it know that she should have given a penalty at the other end, missed it, and then went up and gave a penalty to the other at the other end.
They have 10 minutes, Clarendon College, to get 2 goals. Now they're really complaining.
Yeah, Clarendon just feeling like they're not getting the rub of the green here from referee Sobers.
Here they come. Marcus Reed. Put into touch. Far into touch. Dunn sends it long. Was trying to find Steve Wright, who collects it now. Steve Wright pulls it across. And Garvey Maceo, they managed to clear.
So we see President of ISSA, Keith Wellington, at his home, well relaxed.
Yeah, his team doesn't have a dog in this fight.
Not in this one. Probably looking at the SportsMax app there as well. Trying to get some replay that he hadn't seen, picked up live.
And isn't that the thing these days? That's probably what the coaching staff would have seen to indicate that they were in the wrong, Clarendon College, or in the right in terms of what they wanted but didn't get.
Yes.
Change made by Clarendon College now. Christoph Graham is on. Ratcliffe Seavright is out.
Can they come back from this, Clarendon?
This one delivered at the near post. Garvey Maceo. Doesn't matter how far they get it away.
Go back, and stop, watch, man. I want to know you. We're clear.
Delivered inside, and it's gone in. There were a number of players up there. Not sure who got the final touch.
It appeared to have gone in straight from the corner kick. Looked to be Abrahams who took that one.
Well, this is looking to be an insane ending here to this DaCosta Cup semi-final. Clarendon College, they've got their second goal. And it's going to be interesting to see the replay here. It went straight in. Well, well, well.
And the substitute has given Clarendon a lifeline towards the end here. And they won't go away, the champions. They just refuse to go away. They don't know when they're beaten.
Abraham's there.
And that goal will make a very interesting finish here.
Intense 5 minutes now. Dixon cutting inside. Graham will get his first touch of the ball. Christoph Graham plays it back to Rose. First touch wasn't the best, was it? And now Garvey Maceo, they'll go the other way. Needed a better service. Dunn couldn't quite control, but he applies the pressure, goes in late on that occasion.
And he need not go in there, Dunn, because he had a player, a teammate in Christoph Graham that was going to win that loose ball. And Garvey will take their time over this one.
As usual, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of time added for stoppages. Well, that one is punted long. Straight to the keeper, in fact. Oh, he's taken that down really well, Henry. He's a baller, and then supplying the pass.
It's a beautiful footballing play there from Henry. And he's had a good game defensively as well.
With the exception of that one mistake. Although it didn't hurt them in the end.
No, not in the end, but we saw him in the first half with a lot of crunching challenges. As we see here, Clarendon just given a lifeline there, Coach Hyde, and he knows that just one more moment.
That's all he needs. His team on the attack. This one is fired wide of the mark. Well, he's making an impact.
Yeah, buoyed by the fact that he scored directly from the corner. He was confident enough to go for goal from there. I feel they need one good opportunity, Clarendon. Can they create one?
And then can they take it?
That's something that we'll have to wait and see.
Dixon, challenge coming in from Jelani Williams.
definitely in for a grand finale here. Is there to be one more twist in this one?
Done to provide the long throw. Don is strong enough. He has help, you know, he should seek the assistance. Marcus Reed switching the play. He's cutting inside. Here's a chance. And trying to get the shot off, was deflected. There was some appeal that he may have handled the ball, Damian Abrams, while he was getting up.
One thing is for sure, he's just looking for a good shot.
Exactly, he's going to fire on sight.
And you feel he does pack a punch.
Well, at least he's showing respect, sort of. I suppose you can call that play being a big deal. We're hearing that it's 4 minutes for stoppages. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I really am.
I suspect that there would have been more.
I thought there would have been at least 2 more minutes. They cannot believe that it's just 4 minutes, the Clarendon College bench. But they can create one more opportunity. Reed.
But they're going to have to make do with that 4 minutes, Clarendon. It's all they have. And
one good chance is what the champions need.
And their season has come down to this 4 minutes. Well, the DaCosta Cup season at least.
Long throw. The keeper will hold on eventually. There was a bit of a mix-up between himself and Sherwin Thomas, who at times can be like a walking accident. Clark has it, trying to place that through. And now Clarendon College will try to come forward now. This is Rose. Sent out wide. Jones. Dixon. Here's a chance. Looking for a shot. Oh, that was blocked right in front of goal, you know. Here's a chance again. That's over the top.
They're always bubbling up on Jones. The minute he had the back lift to strike it, you knew it wasn't going to come off. Spooning away from him. And is that their last big moment? Clarendon here trying to send this one to penalties.
Abrams. Couldn't find Reed with that pass. CC still with it. Here is Reed now on the ball. A couple of players for company. Weak ball. Cousins gets by one. Sees the keeper off his line. Wide of the mark.
Well, you can see the intention there from Cousins. He's had a good game. Really just needed a chip there. It's spooned away.
Marcus Reed picks it up. That's a strong challenge coming in. Play continues. Ball played inside. It's a chance for Clarendon. Call it straight to the keeper. Malachi Douglas there.
And you feel that is the moment for Clarendon gone. And with it, their defence of the title. Needed to go either side of the goalkeeper, more so to his right.
That's where he would see. That's the only place he could see. But went straight to the keeper. Well, he's crying out in pain.
Yeah, it's cramps, it appears. Yeah, with the cramps, wouldn't expect him to be applying that ice spray, cold spray to it, just stretching out.
Garvey Maceo set to make another change. Everald Swaby is set to come on.
And you feel they're going to use that to just eat up some more time. But judging from what goes on with substitution, another 30 seconds should be added on for it. Dane Chambers there, trying to carry this one over the line in the absence of Murren Gordon. He has a feeling he's there.
It's Lloyd Mann who is off, or he's coming off. So Swaby to see a few seconds. Final chance. Final chance. They don't have enough time. The champions are out. And Garvey Maceo, they are through to the final of the DaCosta Cup. They really turned up here. Some may say that they even had luck on their side. But to be fair, they showed the most ambition in this semi-final. And the Clarendon College, some of their players in tears, but it's ecstasy for Garvey Maceo. They've got the better of Clarendon College in this Clarendon derby as they fought for the right to be in a DaCosta Cup final. Lenny Heidi still has a final to look ahead to. That's the Champions Cup on Saturday. So to the rest of his players, but they wanted this. They desired this. Clarendon College. But they are out of the DaCosta Cup, the two-time defending champions. And Garvey Maceo, Dane Chambers in place of Murren Gordon, who hopefully will be back on the sidelines for Garvey Maceo. They can celebrate tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those days where you say it's the day for the unfancied teams, the underdogs, if you want to put it that way. Garvey came into this one not as favourites, but in this one they managed to go all the way to the finals.
And Garvey Maceo did a lot of the early running in this contest, but in the 45th minute they were lucky. They were really lucky with the laps at the back.
Yeah, it was Beckford who really gifted them a goal. Got a back pass from the goalkeeper and had an opportunity to turn away and even find Jones out wide, slip, and gave the opportunity. And it was gobbled up by Cousins. And it was a 1-0 at half time.
Really just a mix-up at the back there. And Ricardo Beckford losing out. And it was Cousins who was at the right place at the right time, converting. In the second half, a minute into the second half, this happened. Clark with a really strong finish, Claire Clark.
That was a beautiful cross goal shot from Clark. Just found himself in some space and went across Vassell. And Vassell going down smartly, but still couldn't get a touch on it. And it was a smart and neat finish from Clark.
Then they got a penalty. Clarendon College, easy call there. The challenge coming from Sherwayne Thomas. And the penalty was also cool from Rose.
It was Rose there. That penalty got fouled up for the penalty and got up back and took it. And here we see Garvey Maceo, they get a penalty. But just on the heels of Clarendon saying they should have had a penalty at the other end. Clark putting it away with a plumb. Beautiful penalty, Donald.
Yep, really good penalty. And Garvey Maceo ahead there. And then they pulled another goal back. Straight from the corner kick. The substitute, Damian Abrams.
Yeah, for 1 minute in the game, a moment in the game here, Garvey didn't defend well. They did well all game long, but on that occasion couldn't pick it up, and it was 2 to Clarendon.
But that was all she wrote for the semi-final, with Garvey Maceo through 3 goals to 2. They had 9 shots, Garvey Maceo, 4 on target. Clarendon College had 14 shots, 6 on target. You see a couple of yellow cards shown to Garvey Maceo, 1 to Clarendon College, who had the majority of the corners, 7 out of 10 in this game. They also had the majority of the possession though, at 60%.
Yeah, so I'm here with the man of the match, and you had a pretty good game today. How do you feel about your performance?
I feel really great because my first time in the DaCosta Cup final, hoping to bring that DaCosta Cup trophy home, and for my parents, my school, my family and friends. So it's a great feeling.
Were your parents watching today?
Yes.
Yeah, so what do you want to say to them?
I want to say, like, big up my father especially, my mother, because when she can't come match, she try. And I know she did watch it on TV right now. So I love all of you.
So looking forward to the final. What do you want your team to do other than, well, of course you want to win, but how do you think you need to go about doing that?
Well, we have to go to the training ground, work harder. We win a champions that 2019, so it's a great feeling right now, but we have to just go and work hard in the training.
Alright, well, thank you, and well done today, and all the best in the final.
Thank you.
Yeah, so now let's have a chat with Coach Lenny Hyde from Clarendon College. Coach, not the result that you would have wanted. What do you think went wrong with your team today?
We missed too much chances. You know, we create a couple of chances, but we didn't finish today, and we gave up 2 soft goals, defender mistakes. So that's happened when things not working for us today. We tried our best to get back in the game, but it didn't work today.
In about the 78th minute, you had a penalty chance that didn't go your way.
Yeah.
Do you think things would have been much different if
that
penalty had
I
been
don't know
awarded?
why we didn't get that, but the referee decision, I can't complain. And then she give the next team a penalty right after that. So I saw the football go, you know, just have to wheel and come again.
Well, next year you have another season, and what's going to be the approach then?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Alright, so hard luck today and all the best for the next season.
Yeah, man, thank you.
And on Saturday, yeah. So the Clarendon College will be taking on the school from Dintle on Saturday. Now let's have a chat with the coach from Garvey Maceo. Coach, this is the result that you would have wanted. Are you satisfied with how it came about?
Very satisfied. I think the players came out today and they correct our mistake made against Jamaica College by finishing our chances as early as possible. I think that's where we go on the attack from ball 1 and stay in there with them, get the goal, And we plan that once we go ahead, we won't no turning back.
Now, some fans would have had this team, Garvey Maceo, to be on the losing end for this game because they're coming up against the defending champions. Does this send a message of what kind of team Garvey Maceo is?
Yeah, we enjoy being the underdogs. We don't mind being the underdogs to anybody. If we go into the final, we're still the underdogs, and we're still hungry, and we need more. And we're going to just continue playing consistent football, keep on pressing our opponents, and see the result in the end.
How important is that final where they come up against?
It will be very important to the school fraternity.
Yeah.
We haven't been there in a while, so I think we have to give thanks to the Past Student Association, who has been putting a lot of work for us. The principal who backs us 100%, vice principal who's always there for us. The players, commitment, parents, everybody. We have to just hats off to them because we really, really, really appreciate their support. And I know that the guys will make them proud come to the final.
Well, congratulations, coach, and we'll see you in the final.
All right, man. Thank you.
Today we saw Mannings take the win, so they'll be going to the finals against Garvey Maceo. That will be live Friday on January 21st. You know, you can watch it on SportsMax Plus and SportsMax 2. Ben Francis Cup quarterfinals continues tomorrow here at STES. We'll see Monroe College go up against Froome Technical. That is 12:30 p.m. 1:30 ECT. And in the second game, we're going to see St. Elizabeth Technical go up against Veer Technical, and that will be 3 p.m. for ECT. Donna, let's hear from you right now.
Yeah, it's all to play for. And what can I say? The results, not in favour of the champions here. Going down to Garvey Maceo by 3-2 in this Clarendon derby. And with this result, it means that all the finals in schoolboy football this year will be contested by different teams. Garvey Maceo, they are on their way to the DaCosta Cup final, where they'll face Mannings.